I want to say a huge thank you to my subscribers, and if you're new here, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's episode we will be polishing and a bit more polishing, and after we've done all of that, we're going to do a bit more polishing. And what we'll be using today is this goodie here. I came across this from my old man. He was a master tailor, so he had a lot of machines around the house, so he would, polish up all the bits. Mainly he used to polish, there was a little plate under where the pin rides on his own machine. There's a plate, and you move the plate and there's a bobbin inside, so basically he used to polish that plate quite a bit with this stuff. So now, after about 25 years, I'm using it for my RC goods. I'm not going to do each individual part because it's just going to bore you to hell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off, show you the processes basically. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have done a little test on this one. See how this one is a little bit dull, you see? Okay, now check this out. See how this one is shiny, and I've only done it once. I've just done a little test to see how it comes out, and side by side you can see this one's a bit more shinier and this one's a bit more dull. So what I'm gonna do, I'll probably do it a couple of times, just to bring out the shine. These are gonna get scratched up anyway, but since I'm doing everything, I might as well. A tip I would give you guys is a cotton rag. Have that handy. Some bits you won't be able to do with like stuff like this, so I've given myself options. This is my handy hand driver, and I've got a little 50mm polishing pad on the end. It's got a nice little adapter, and it will do the job. And I broke up my Dremel today. Got another polishing pad on the end. This is felt, I think. Yeah, I can vary the speed with this, and I can get into like tight corners like these grooves, so it will make life a bit more easier. Like trying to get in there with this, it's just a little bit difficult. I do have a bigger one if I do need it, but I don't think I'm going to be needing that. I've got spare felts, and I've got these like really small ones as well. These are stuck on the end, 4mm, and I've got some 5mm as well, so they should help getting into the tight corners. I might not even need them, but I've got them there. So first things first, people, get some gloves, very important. What we're gonna do, well, this is what I do anyway. I try not to keep this open because it evaporates very quick. You can see it chokes up, so I'll just pour a little bit out. There you go. Get rid of this, and this stuff smells nice, I have to say. Normally like polishes, they smell horrible, but this has a really nice smell to it. I like it, not bad. Okay, so now we're gonna get gloves on and we're gonna get to it. So what we do, this brush, I've had this brush for ages. I use it for cleaning, polishing, you name it, whatever. This brush has been in my toolbox for a very long time. As you can see, it's had a really hard life, but it's really good because you can see it's almost like a little bristle pad. Okay, so I can dab it on nicely, nice and easy. So this one has had one coat already, so I'm going to coat this, and we're going to start to do other bits as well. Meanwhile this sort of dries off. Dip it in the polish and just coat it. There you go. Be generous, and because the bristles are all mangled up, you can get to corners like this pretty easily, I have to say. Get in all those gaps. Not that you need to, which you won't be seeing those bits, but it's nice to have a consistent shine everywhere. So leave that there, let it dry a bit, give it a couple of minutes, and then we can do something else. But meanwhile this is drying, I'm going to do another one. This has been soaking here for a few minutes. You can see the colors changing, it's almost going a little bit green. So I'm going to start polishing this, and obviously I've done the rear ones as well, so let them connect. For the second coat I'll start with this one, and then we'll do these again, but obviously I'm not going to make you guys sit through all of that. Okay, so what you do, just get your cotton rag and just take off all the polish, and then you can go to your power tools and finish it off, just buff it off basically at the end. But if you use your power tools now, it's gonna get a little dusty, you know, and I don't really want to breathe that in. So okay, so that's the second one done. As you can see, already there's an improvement, but after the buffing it should be better. So now go to the other one. You see this side hasn't been done, we'll do that later, but we get busy with this one. Here you go. Give it good once over. We will go over this with the Dremel, go into all of the gaps. How I do these bits is I just put a bit of it and just pull the whole rag through it. You see? Don't miss any corners. Perfect. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, now I'm going to hit it with the Dremel and just buff it out. Okay, so I've buffed all of these out with the Dremel, and you can see the results. They are blinging. Yes, I'm really happy with the results. They've come out really nice, I have to say. Obviously they're going to get scratched once they're on the car, but for now they're looking really pretty. Okay, so just moving along. These are just, you know, skid plates. Obviously they're going to get scratched, but just for the hell of it, let's see how they look. Got the top plate going as well. Next, these bits. On these bits I will be spending a bit more time trying to get into all the gaps and everything. I won't be able to use the big buffing wheel on this. Okay, so let's just do this bit together, and you guys can see it's pretty noisy. Dust is blowing everywhere. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a closer look. As you can see, everything's all nicely polished up. A-arms are looking banging. I'll say I'm about halfway through. I just got these bits to do, but all the hubs I'm going to take extra time and do them properly. Obviously I'll give you guys sneak peeks, but pretty much done, halfway through. Okay, so just continuing to do what I'm doing, nothing different, just soaking it in the polish. The rear one's done, let's do the front one. Let's start on the cage mount. Basically giving everything a once over. I'll give a nice protective layer. Alright everyone, I had to reset. It just got too messy here, you know. I made a huge mess. The polish was all over the place, so I had to reset again. Okay, so these bits are done. Should have done this in the beginning, but this does make, you know, getting into tight spaces like this. I'll show you, look, getting in here, it's gonna be easy peasy. Let's do the V-stack. So just here, taking the bearings out, and these bearings feel really nice, really smooth. Got myself a bearing tool, basically it's like a press. There you go, see, it's coming out. There you go, just like that. Feels awesome. Okay, put these two aside, and I will be putting some, I'll be putting some graphite grease in here and in here. So in the future, when I take the bearings out, or if I need to change them, it's not going to give me so much headache. Okay, so that's one. I'm going to do the other one, and we're going to start coating them in the polish. Okay, so this is what happens, everyone. You start doing something and then something else comes up. So I just want to get this on. Look, just taking this arm off from here. So I was going to Loctite these screws, but look at this. I don't know what kind of Loctite they used, man, but it looks like dirt. So I'm going to clean all of this up and put my own Loctite in. But before that, I'm going to give this a good clean with alcohol. My usual rubbing alcohol, give it a clean. So just got started on the front hubs. Screws, they've been cleaned with some alcoholics, and this is the dirt that came out of the screws. Don't know what that was, man, but I'm going to start on the other one as well. Okay, so quickly I'm just going to give it a little buff with this, but I won't make you guys sit through all the way, it's just too noisy. I'll just give you a little test. Okay, so yeah, very noisy, but one side is done. I'm going to continue doing everything else and we'll catch up in a bit. Okay, so this has been all buffed and cleaned. These screws have been Loctited. Now what I'm going to do, get my graphite grease and put some in there. Not much, just a little bit, just where the bearings sit. So when I come to take it off, it's not a complete mess. Alright, just like that. Try not to make a huge mess, but it's all good. There you go. It's all nicely greased up. Now you can just put in the bearings. Yeah. There we go, perfect. Do the other side. There you go. Done. One front hub ready to go. Just going to give it a little clean and we can get to the next step. Alright, front hubs are done. V-stack done. Next I'm going to start on the spindles, or rear hubs. I'm going to do my pins. Right, these are the top brackets for the brakes. We'll get these done. The servo clamps and the angle shim, I think I'm going to leave them. It's too much, man, isn't it? This has been going on for a long time. Yeah, let me do these ones and I can start on the rear hubs. Okay everyone, this is why it's good to go over your stuff. Okay, so this grease was on here, and as you can see, look, bring you in a bit closer. See, there was some type of grease or oil, but it sort of solidified. Basically this bearing was stuck already. I haven't even used it and it was stuck, so I'm gonna have to clean all of this out, and I'm gonna reinstall it with a bit of grease where the bearings sit. Okay, so go over your stuff, people. Whatever it is, it might be brand new, just go over it, it doesn't hurt. So this one was fine, but this one here, this one was alright, the rear, the one at the back, but the front bearing was totally stuck. Look, all this, I don't know what this is, but it's proper like chunky crispy bits. So yeah, go over your stuff. Okay, so got these cleaned up, polished up. Now I'm gonna grease them up. Okay, so just grease up inside so these bearings don't get stuck in there. It's done. There you go. Alright, so they're all greased up. Alright, so I got both of them greased up. Now, put the bearings back. Try to get it level so it just slips in. If you got it in an angle, it's going to give you a headache. Okay, so I cleaned this bearing up. I don't know what the hell was stuck on there. It's just like glue. Look, I've got some of it stuck on here on the end of my knife. But yeah, got that cleaned up. Now it's gonna go in, hopefully. Now I've got the biggest job left, center diff, and then I'm done. Okay everyone, I'm not gonna waste too much time. This is gonna be a very, very long job. So I'm just gonna show you the start, and I'll just get back to you once all of it is done, because this is gonna take a while, you know. There's a lot of nooks and crannies. Yeah, it's just gonna be boring, so I don't want to bore anybody. I'll complete the job and then I'll give you guys a closer look. Alright everyone, this was a very, very long job, but I'm very happy with the results. As you can see, they've come out blinging. I could have done a better job with the center diff, but to be honest with you, I've had enough, you know. It's enough for today. Maybe next time in the future when I take it out, if I put it in storage or something, I'll polish it up again, but I left these out, couldn't be bothered. So that's about it guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode.